Hello and welcome to Raju Notes channel, your pit stop for weekly current affairs updates. The updates tailor-made for students taking all kinds of competitive exams like UPSC, civils, defense and placement interviews. Please subscribe to the channel and stay updated every Sunday. India has joined the United Nations Committee of Experts on Big Data and Data Science for Official Statistics. As part of the committee, India will contribute to shaping global standards and practices in harnessing big data and data sciences for official statistic purposes. In a statement, the Ministry of Statistics said that India's inclusion in the committee of experts represents a significant leap forward for the country's statistical ecosystem. The ministry mentioned that the country's active engagement in the committees of experts will highlight its pioneering initiatives, including establishing the Data Innovation Lab and exploring alternate data solutions. The United Nations Committee of Experts on Big Data and Data Science for Official Statistics was created to investigate further the benefits and challenges of big data, including the potential for monitoring and reporting on sustainable development goals. The world's largest spiritual and cultural gathering, Mahakumbh, begins on 13th of January in Prayagraj, with Amrit Snan on occasion of Paush Purnima. Millions of devotees, pilgrims, and visitors are taking holy dip at the various ghats of Triveni Sangam, the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati rivers. The grand event will continue till Mahashivratri on 26th of February, a rare celestial alignment that occurs only once in 144 years. Add to the speciality of Mahakumbh this year. On 12th of January, nearly 50 lakh devotees took a dip at Triveni Sangam. Besides the ritual bath, millions of devotees will also observe the ancient tradition of Kalpavas at the Sangam. According to the ancient beliefs, devotees will observe Kalpavas for 1 month till Magh Purnima, strictly adhering to prescribed rituals. A 7-layered security is in place for Mahakumbh. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will represent the Government of India at the swearing-in ceremony of President-elect Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States of America. Mr. Trump will be sworn in as a President of the United States on 20th of this month. During the visit, Dr. Jaishankar will also hold meetings with the representatives of the incoming administration and other dignitaries attending the event. Devajit Saikia and Prabal Tej Singh Bhatia were on Sunday elected as Secretary and Treasurer, respectively, unopposed at the BCCI Special General Meeting in Mumbai. They both were elected unopposed after being the only ones to file nomination for the post vacated by Jay Shah and Ashish Hellar. Shah had to leave the secretary's post after becoming the ICC chairman last month, while Shellar resigned after taking oath as a cabinet minister in the Maharashtra government. Saikia hails from Assam and Bhatia from Chhattisgarh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched Mission MOSUM to make country a weather-ready and a climate-smart nation. The launch took place during the celebrations of the 150th Foundation Day of the Indian Meteorological Department at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. Mr. Modi highlighted that Early Warning for All initiative now covers over 90% of the population. He noted that anyone can access weather information for the past and upcoming 10 days any time. He noted that India's flash flood guidance system provided information to Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. Mission MOSUM aims at achieving its targets by developing cutting edge weather surveillance technologies and systems. The initiative will implement high resolution atmospheric observations, next generation radars and satellites, and high performance computers. It will also focus on improving the understanding of weather and climate processes and providing air quality data, which will help in strategizing weather management and intervention in the long run. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and dedicated the prestigious Sonmarg Tunnel to the nation in central Kashmir's Gandarbal district. The Sonmarg Tunnel will significantly reduce the travel time to just 20 to 25 minutes between Gagangir and Sonmarg in Gandarbal district. The tunnel is a game changer for the region. The tunnel is equipped with a cutting edge technology that provides real time updates and seamless connectivity for users. The work on tunnel project began in May 2015 and was completed last year. The opening of the tunnel is a major step towards making Ladakh region accessible by road throughout the year. This will increase the socio-economic development throughout the regions including Kargil and Leh districts. The Bangladesh Acting High Commissioner to India, Mohammad Nurul Islam, was summoned by the Ministry of External Affairs in New Delhi. During the meeting, it was conveyed that with regards to security measures at the border, including fencing, India observed all protocols and agreements between their two governments. The ministry said India convened its expectations that all earlier understandings will be implemented by Bangladesh and that there will be a cooperative approach to combating cross border crimes. India has also reiterated its commitment to ensuring a crime free border by effectively addressing the challenges of cross border criminal activities, smuggling movements of criminals, and trafficking. It said barbed wire fencing, border lighting, installations of technical devices, and cattle fences are measures for securing the border. The outgoing Biden administration has imposed new restrictions on exporting US developed AI chips, aiming to curb China's military and industrial rise and blocking access to powerful AI chips and closed AI models. The decision made just a week before Biden leaves office is expected to heighten tensions between Beijing. The new global export framework creates three tier of advanced AI chip exports. No new restrictions are placed on allies like Australia, Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan. China and Russia, already blocked from buying advanced chips, will face additional restrictions on closed AI models. The third tier, which includes most countries, will see caps on computing power purchases, though they can apply for extra quotas under special security conditions. Closed AI models are proprietary systems with restricted access, preventing modification, redistribution, or transparency of their underlying algorithms and data. These models are typically more advanced and powerful, and they are often used for sensitive applications such as military or high stake commercial uses. India became the fourth country to achieve successful space docking. Maneuvering from 15 meters to 3-meter hold point completed. Docking initiated with precision, leading to successful spacecraft recapture. Retraction completed smoothly, followed by rigidization for stability. Docking successfully completed was the conversation of ISRO scientists on 16th of January. Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has successfully completed space docking under the SpaceX mission. Lauding the achievement, Prime Minister Modi congratulated scientists of ISRO and the entire space fraternity for the successful demonstration of space docking of satellites. Dr. Jitendra Singh termed the achievement as unbelievable. Dr. Singh highlighted that it is an entirely indigenous Bharatiya docking system. He emphasized that this paves way for smooth conduct of ambitious future missions, including Bharatiya Antariksha Station, Chandrayaan 4, and Gaganyaan. Israel and Hamas have agreed on a Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal following meetings with Qatar's Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani. The deal is set to begin on Sunday and will last for 42 days. Confirming the deal, US President Joe Biden said American hostages would be freed in the first phase. In a social media post, US President elect Donald Trump described the deal as epic and said the agreement happened as a result of his historic election victory. The three-phase plan has not been published, but sources say 33 hostages held by Hamas will reportedly be exchanged for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails for over first 6 weeks of the ceasefire. Negotiations for the second phase, which should see the remaining hostage released, a full Israeli troop withdrawal, and a sustainable calm, will start after 2 weeks. The third and final stage will involve the reconstruction of Gaza and return of any remaining hostage bodies. The United States has lifted sanctions on three Indian entities, including Baba Atomic Research Center (BARC). The other two companies are Indian Rare Earth and Indira Gandhi Atomic Research Center. US Bureau of Industry and Security (BIS) said that the sanctions were imposed during the Cold War era have been removed to enhance US foreign policy goals. It is that this decision will support shared energy security needs and joint efforts in science and technology between India and US. BIS said that in the recent years, India and US have strengthened their collaboration in peaceful nuclear cooperation and related research activities, benefiting numerous partners countries globally. Simultaneously, the US has added 11 Chinese companies to the entity list due to activities deemed contrary to US national security and foreign policy interests. The entity list is a US government compilation of foreign individuals, companies, and organizations deemed as a national security concern. Strengthening the development partnership between the two nations, India and Sri Lanka signed a memorandum of understanding for supply of 80 single cabs to police stations in Sri Lanka's North province. The memorandum of understanding, backed by a grant of 300 million Sri Lankan rupees from the government of India, was signed by Indian High Commissioner Santosh Jha and Sri Lankan Secretary of Public Security DWRB Senivarante. The initiative aims to enhance citizen safety and improve law enforcement. This project is part of India's broader people centric development cooperation efforts in Sri Lanka, which spans sectors like housing, health, education, and agriculture. These initiatives reflects India's commitment to addressing local needs and supporting the Sri Lankan government's priorities. The government announced the setting up of the 8th Pay Commission for the central government employees and pensioners. An announcement in this regard was made by Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnav in New Delhi. The minister said that the 7th Pay Commission is going to end in 2026 and the setting up of the 8th Pay Commission now will give enough time to receive recommendations of the pay panel. He said the appointment of the chairman and the two members of the commission will be made soon. In another decision, the cabinet also approved the establishment of the third launch pad at Satish Dhawan Space Center of ISRO at Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh, at a cost of 3,985 crore rupees. The establishment of a third launch pad at Satish Dhawan Space Center of ISRO will enhance the launch capacity and the redundancy of Gaganyaan mission. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto will be the chief guest at the India's 76th Republic Day celebrations on January 26th this year. The Ministry of External Affairs announced on Thursday. Subianto will visit India from January 25th to 26th in his first trip to the country as a president. As a comprehensive strategic partnership, Indonesia is an important pillar of India's Act East policy and its vision of Indo-Pacific. The MES said that the forthcoming visit of the Indonesian president will provide an opportunity for the leadership of the two countries to undertake comprehensive review of bilateral ties as well as to discuss the regional and global issues of mutual interest. Well, that's all, friends, for this week's updates. See you soon next Sunday on the same channel. Till then, take care. Bye bye.